So Sandeep, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit and we'll get going?
Uber just killed the taxi trade. Airbnb is suffocating the hotel industry. My local toy shop just shut down because of internet retailing. Now you can decide for yourself whether Uber killed the taxi industry or did it help the taxi industry to reinvent itself. After Uber, the London Taxi Association, as you know, they tried to stop Uber. But what has happened to London Taxi after Uber is quite amazing. I think it has helped us because we are driving the innovation. We want more. And that's what I do. So I'm a disruptive innovation coach. So I'm a troublemaker.
Well, welcome for causing a bit of trouble today, hopefully. So, you say a troublemaker. What? And when you say that, there's a little glint in your eye, like something you enjoy to do. So, what made you become a troublemaker in the industry?
Right. I think so I'll give a little bit, maybe a little bit about myself without being too boring. So I grew up in a small suburb of a city called Calcutta, which Lord Robert Clive decided to go in 1757 and start the East India Company. Now, my dad was always, encouraging us to think big. So I remember in the family mirror we had a small cutting from an advertisement which said, "Think big." And for us, at that time in India, education was the lever to social mobility. So learning and education has always been a part of my life. It still is. So about a few years back, my last job was with Lloyds Bank. I was their regional director for financial markets in Bristol. And I started realizing that disruption was coming in. And I had about 12 million P&L for foreign exchange, which means if you had importers and exporters who wanted to change their currency, they would come to me, I would take 1.5% of commission and I would give them pounds or give them dollars depending on what they wanted. Over the last 3 years in my job, we were losing customers to the extent of about 5 to 6% a year. The disruption had started. The fintech companies, which had much smaller costs, much sexier platforms, more agile people, were starting to take away our business. So then I started thinking as to what is happening. And I realized that in the last 20 years, the OECD countries, which have about 60% of the world's economy, the whole industry had started moving to a knowledge economy. Now, a knowledge economy is a little bit different from a capital-led economy. So typical economics says that capital is shared between companies and therefore they thrive. The difference between capital and knowledge is capital is finite, knowledge is infinite. And the more you share knowledge, the better it becomes. And this is what has happened. And disruption and innovation is essentially being driven by this.
Can I ask you a question? Because you've talked about coming from Calcutta over to the UK and experiencing destruction and a sense of this information you had when you were younger about thinking big. Right. Now, what was going on in your mind when I imagine you're thinking quite big from going from one country to the next to
I had to think different.
So what was the impulse I come from a family half my family came from Jamaica over to the UK, and at that time there was a real sense of came from quite an impoverished background and really stepping over. My one relative in the family came over on a boat, and he wasn't actually allowed on the boat, and he was thrown in prison, went back, and they came back again. And so there was a real sense of the idea of going to the UK was a sense of rising to another level. What was your impulse to come to the UK and the idea of thinking big and how that influenced your decisions later on towards your business?
So that's a very, very good question. So I first went from India to Amsterdam.
Okay.
Amsterdam with Citibank, a fintech company. But then, if you look back, UK has always been the innovation hotbed. It has given the world electricity, the steam engine, the internet, and so on. And there is actually a study which says there is the largest number of innovators per 100 population in the world in UK than anywhere else. So this drove me to come to UK about 18 years back. Because of my background, I went into investment banking and so on. So from 2 years back, I have been trying to use my, all the skills and expertise I have to see how innovation, knowledge, and the developing economy can come together. So my current company is called Innovate to Grow, which essentially talks to SMEs in the Southwest, because we are finding that SMEs do not have access to innovation and disruptive innovation like the big companies. They can hire the PwCs and the Deloittes and so on to get that, but it is these small companies who actually need it.
So what is about the small company that inspires? Because when you say that, there's a real sense of drive to support the small company. So what is it for you to support that technical platforms for smaller companies?
So I think the biggest reason is the economic reason, which is SMEs are about 95% of the economy. So that's the first reason. They are the powerhouse, that's what they drive UK.
Okay,
The other fact is that, because I have come from a different country and I have found very welcoming people in the Southwest compared to London.
Oh, London's my home! Yeah, no, but I know what you mean. You don't have time in London, everyone's just moving around.
That's exactly right. I remember when we moved house, we came to Bristol, my place, about 11 o'clock at night with a big truck. And there were two people outside who came to say hello.
Yes, yeah. You're
I
not going to get
I
in London.
expected that in London.
No.
So it is a friendlier place. And you start getting a sense of community. And you also go and become a part of the community. So I think that's my giving back as well. So one of the things that I'm doing is I'm working with Oxford University to create what I call innovation masterclass for SMEs. So a very reasonably priced workshop where we will get in people who actually know the frameworks, practitioners' experience, which companies can come and listen to and go away with probably a different perspective of how they do their business. Because what got you here will not get you there anymore. That's for sure.
And that's so much known, isn't it? That we rely on the experience that we've got, and we want to go to the next level, and the next level is a different area to play in, so you have to evolve into that area. So in what way, because for me, technology is always I suppose a challenge. And you see all this stuff, all you have to do is get online, and then everything works. And I'm like, okay, so I do my research, I do my pay-per-click this, and I do that, and I'm still not really getting much traction. And then some people just seem to have it, and it shoots forward. I did experience one thing, and I'm wondering if this is anything that you go in, that I did a video once when I was in the dance industry of a really beautiful textured friend of mine. She was dancing in the water, out in the water, and I was like, Icelandic female dancer in water, looking at the textures. And I got millions of hits. And I was like, what happened there? And then I went to look, and it was this fetish thing where people like to watch swimming in the water. Well, it wasn't good for business because those weren't my clients. I saw that when you get the wording right and it moves, it can be huge. So what do you do to help businesses make that disruption? How do they get that tension?
So you pointed out a fantastic thing. So there was this news article, I think a couple of weeks back, saying that the youngest billionaire was a Kardashian. God bless. 21 years old. So she's now an influencer.
Okay.
So what you've just told me is something which the new economy marketing is. It's influencer.
Yeah.
So Tesla, about 2 weeks back, they said the new model is going to be sold only online. Now, how do you start selling online just like that? Okay, Tesla is a new name. What that guy has done is very smart. So he's got a shop on Amazon where he sells Tesla cars outrageously priced, but they have features which no other model cars have. Right? Outlandish. Now you create a buzz, you can do that because now you can reach the whole world through that screen. So that's a new business model, using influencers or outlandish way to reach your customer. Right?
Yeah, and this is the thing, is because for a small business, and it seems to be like, it's almost like you're sometimes off the high street. All the big ones on the high, that's where all the traffic's going. And you've got your little website and you're in the back street where nobody's going. How do you get from the back street into the...
So I can give you an example. So what people think is, if you want to go digital, we create a website. Now, a website is essentially digitizing, it's not digital. When it is digital, you have to think like a digital native. And the simplest example I can give is, a high street shop gives you a Boxing Day sale. What does Amazon do? What's the equivalent in the digital world?
no question. What do they do?
So you can say it's Black Friday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But Black Friday gives you a 15-day preview and keeps on going for 15 days afterwards. A high street shop can't do that.
I see, yeah.
So that's when you turn the complete business model around and say, how do you do my business as a digital native?
So it's like being in a different frequency.
It's a complete different way of looking at your business.
Yeah. And this seems like this is something very, just to round up, because we're kind of coming to the time now, what I'm curious about is when you talk about that destruction and how to create a new digital type of language, and thinking big, and the journey over here to look for innovation. What are you looking for in the future with your business, and how to help SMEs become more, I suppose, fluent in the digital age that we're in? What is your dream in that support sense?
So I think that in the dream board in my wall in my bedroom, there are two big things. So the first is local SMEs, if I can help them, and the commercial success which I can get along with them. So that's the first. The second big thing is on the learning journey. The place that I grew up in, I want to build a school.
Oh, right, okay. So tell me a little bit of what kind of school do you want to build?
So when we were growing up, there was a philanthropist, again, I wouldn't call him a philanthropist in that sense. He wanted to do good for communities. He opened a school for the deaf and dumb.
Okay.
So that school has now become quite big.
Yeah.
And he wants to go to a place where that becomes a training ground for other teachers who can teach.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So just
disadvantaged
spread.
children.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I want to fund that school.
Okay. And what is it about that gives you the drive? What is it that
I think it's just
particularly?
dissemination of learning. It's just the knowledge that has helped me come up to this place. And the fact is, there's an age of accelerations which is happening, and unless we all keep doing that. So I remember TV took about 38 years to reach 50 million people. Netflix took 1 year.
Yeah, yeah.
Pokemon Go took 17 days.
Yeah. So we can do it a little bit faster now.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I hope to do.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Sandeep.